Hamdi Rustemi and his wife lost their son 4 years ago. Labinot was 21 years old when he was run over by a man who was driving at 108 kilometers an hour instead of 40. They are still waiting for the driver to be punished.
Our neighbors always apologize to us. They know what a terrible state we're in. They say hello, of course, but they also try to avoid us. And somehow we have to go on living.
Rustemi takes us to see his son's grave. He refuses to give up his struggle for justice. Although the driver was sentenced to 4.5 years in jail, he never served his term.
Because of his good connections. In this country, you can do anything if you have good connections.
The driver is a former mayor who belongs to Kosovo's ruling party. He is one of many protected in a country where corruption is rampant. 6 years ago, the EU launched a mission to assist and support the Kosovan authorities in the area of rule of law. But a new amnesty law puts the entire program at risk. The amnesty law was originally proposed to integrate ethnic Serbs in North Kosovo and protect them from being prosecuted for resisting Pristina authorities in the past. The community is still largely against Kosovo's independence. For 2 years, ethnic Serbs have blocked a bridge that connects the Albanian and Serb parts of Kosovo in the divided city of Mitrovica. Organized crime, tax evasion, and smuggling are rife. NATO's KFOR peacekeeping force and the EU's EULEX mission to maintain law and order have a painstaking task. Earlier this year, the EU and Serbia brokered a deal over EU accession negotiations. One of Belgrade's conditions was that there should be this amnesty for ethnic Serbs. Some Serbs paint their resistance on the walls. In Pristina, there was also an interest in an amnesty on a wide range of criminal offenses, including arson, illegal possession of weapons, endangering Kosovo's territorial integrity, and inciting national, racial, religious, or ethnic hatred. The bill was controversial, but has also received support from the EU. It was thought it could help contribute to long-term peace between Serbia and Kosovo.
This amnesty is part of a historical process going on between Pristina and Belgrade. And that's already very valuable. After everything that happened here, not only in 1998 and 99, but in the past 100 years.
Bernd Borchardt has been the head of the expensive EULEX program for 6 months. Involving police, judges, and lawyers, it has already cost 100 million euros. The aim was to support attempts to establish democratic structures based on the rule of law in Kosovo. EU judges have been tasked with pronouncing verdicts in cases such as this one. Ilir Tolac is a former state secretary in the Ministry of Health who falsified documents. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison. But Tolac could now benefit from the amnesty law. Faton Sitaku is the CEO of a pharmaceuticals company who is well acquainted with the politician. Once, when he was asked to pay bribes to the Ministry of Health, he went public with the case. There was also a ruling. Sitaku pays customs duties, taxes, and has 3 employees to ensure all documents are above board. He is outraged that those in the illegal pharmaceuticals trade, one of the most lucrative in Kosovo, could get off scot-free.
Imagine someone doing a falsified documents to prove that product is licensed in Kosovo. And it has never been licensed, but you are proving it by falsified document. So they have been working for years, and now they will be, just forgiven. Nothing happened. So that's why, in daily basis, these laws are damaging businesses like ours.
He says he's lost all faith in the state and rule of law in Kosovo, as have 86% of Kosovars, according to certain polls. Hamdi Rustemi still hopes to see his son's killer go to jail, but he's skeptical. The amnesty law originally was supposed to include the perpetrators of fatal accidents. But this clause was removed before the bill went to Parliament.
If you have money, power, there is no law.
The law has been contested in the courts, but few believe it will be repealed. Too many support it: the government, the Parliament, and finally, the European Union.